Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at things people remembered as a kid. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I remember I was about 7. My mum and I got kicked out of the house we were staying at, which was owned by my mum's friend. I remember we went to McDonald's and my mum got me a single burger from the dollar menu. As we walked outside, I accidentally dropped the burger and it fell open into the dirt, so there was dirt all over the inside of the burger. I apologized to my mum and asked for a new burger. She crouched down, wiped as much of the dirt off the inside of my burger as she could, looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "You have to eat this burger because that was my last dollar and I don't know when I'll be able to feed you again." I felt like I aged 10 years in that moment. Oh my god. That's so sad. I hope they're doing well now. Man, we just... makes me feel like a little ungrateful brat when I was a kid, because I remember complaining about not getting, this toy. I really hope they're doing better. Chronic illness. There's something very sad about having to be so responsible for your health at such a young age. Oh. I always cry when I watch, these documentaries about kids just dealing with their illness at such a young age. Just makes me sad because they're just staying in the hospital when they really should be having fun outside with other kids and having like a normal childhood, but they can't because of something that they just couldn't control. I don't even know why I watch those stuff when it makes me so sad, but it's just good to know more about other things. Almost drowning and then having people laugh at me because I was crying and not going back in the water. What? Who are these people? Being left alone for days while lying to CPS when they came to the door, not having toilet paper or food. Oh my. My mum telling me that she wished she'd worked out when she was pregnant with me early enough to have an abortion. I mean, I get it logically now, I'm an adult, but I didn't need to hear that at 10. They told them when they were 10. I don't even think you should even say this. Why? Like, once you actually do have the kid, and even if you did actually have thoughts about having an abortion, don't ever bring that up. Ever. Why? What's the point? It doesn't do anything. It's not like they would disappear from the world just because you tell them that or that you regret having them. That's not going to do anything. Why would you tell them that? It's so dumb. It's literally just dwelling on the past and not moving on. Like, what good does that do to you? Nothing. When a kid in 1st grade told me I had a weird smile. After that, I covered my mouth whenever I laughed or smiled until I was 20 and in college. It's weird how little things affect you so much as kids sometimes. That's so true. It only takes like one thing. Someone says one thing about you and you'll think about that forever. I still have one thing someone said to me when I was like 10 or something. They said my forehead wrinkles? They said my forehead wrinkles look like a turtle. I don't know what that was supposed to mean though, but they just said it made me look like a turtle. I don't even know what that meant. Oh, okay. I didn't really take like that much offense to it because, it wasn't like she said something about my nose, because if she said something about my nose, I'll be like a bit more insecure about my nose. So, okay, I'll take it. I'll take the forehead wrinkles. That's fine. My parents never talking to each other once they were divorced. I was the middle man from age 5 to 16. 16 was the age she stopped coming to pick me up on weekends. But me being the middleman turned into so much drama. My dad and his wife used to talk non-stop about my mum. My mum had always been my everything. She did so much for me growing up as a single mum. Fast forward to life events, graduation, my wedding. My dad refused to be anywhere near my mother, so I had no one to walk me down the aisle because my dad didn't want to see my mum. And this fool does not understand why I don't want anything to do with him. Imagine being so freaking petty as an adult. Shouldn't you just ignore everything and just walk your kid down the aisle Shouldn't that be your first priority? Oh my god. That's so... Some people just don't know how to think. There's something wrong in here, honestly. My parents freaking out over me getting a little chubby before my growth spurt. My relationship with food has been awful ever since. What? Makes me so sad. They're kids, for goodness sakes, let them eat. Oh my god, now I feel a bit bad because... okay, now I feel pretty bad. I remember just blaming my parents for letting me eat too much. You know, I was such a brat. But I think it's also because I was just so upset at myself or like at them for not watching my weight as a kid, you know, because I'd get teased about it a lot. And I don't know. I just remember telling my dad, like, you shouldn't have brought me to Macca's every single day. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was young. But far out, thinking back, I just want to slap myself. And then you have stories like this. I just feel like such a bad person. I guess it also depends on how they were raised as well. Like very different childhoods. Yeah. I ate some peanut butter out of my grandfather's jar. I was about 10 at the time. I lied and said I didn't do it when he went to eat some. There were foods I wasn't allowed to have because they were his and expensive. That is peanut butter, milk, steak, cereal, crackers, basically anything he liked I wasn't allowed to have. He got so pissed about this, he made me pack a suitcase. He said he was taking me to juvenile hall for being a liar. I didn't know what to say. He drove me to McDonald's for one last meal. I remember my grandmother pleading with him not to do this. I cried into my cheeseburger as they argued. Finally, she convinced him not to do it. Can you just write? What? Can you just do this? I don't know. You can just send your kid there? I had no idea. What? That's a thing? Oh. Can you just... what? Oh my god, I'm so shocked. I don't know what to say. That's so mean. Okay. My parents constantly making their problems mine. These parents shouldn't be parents. Can't even be responsible for your own problems. Really? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!